Sup guys, it's your boy Justin with our last comic book review for Halloween month. Today we're reviewing Ghost Rider Annual one shot from 2008, not written by Alan Moore. I thought this was written by Alan Moore. Turns out it was a bait and switch from Marvel. Thank you, Marvel, for... Oh my god. At least I didn't buy this back in the day, but this comic book was like... $4.50, and I'm a little pissed off because I thought this was written by Alan Moore, but whatever. I'm not even a huge Alan Moore fan. So this takes place when Johnny Blaze was Ghost Rider again, not Danny Ketch. And he apparently escaped from hell, but when he did that, 66 shards of the Prince of Darkness's soul went to Earth and is inhabiting people. And Johnny Blaze is out there killing them all. But for every one he kills, it adds to the power of the remaining avatars. So it's kind of like Jet Li's The One. So yeah, it starts off with this bar. They don't even say where it is, but yeah, you get introduced to these people, random people. One's complaining about, bad like a bad banking deal or so bad investment deal. One's complaining about her boyfriends. A guy's like, this guy's like, oh, you gotta be a player. You gotta be part of the game. I don't know what the hell. Later you find out what he's talking about, but yeah, then we get introduced to this guy who is actually the devil. So yeah, you see it's written by Stuart Moore, who I've never heard of this guy, with art by Ben Oliver. This comic book's called The 11th Hour, and there's references to drugs in the comic books, so that's why they have this, hey, don't do drugs, kids, ad. Which some of these ads are funny. One of these ads is for a card game where they don't even say what the card is for. Oh, Eye of Judgment. Oh, okay. I guess I missed a page when I was reading this. Oh, well. But yeah, so like, he tries to order some whiskey. The guy ignores him, and then he decides to go ballistic and kill everybody. Right? Only for one of the patrons at the bar is actually a double agent in the war against heaven and hell, who's worked for both sides. And this guy's like, yeah, his name is Agent 11, and he tells the devil, yeah, I'll help you take down Johnny Blaze if you get him, if I can meet him, right, and talk to him. But the devil's like, fuck you, cuts his head off. Right. Only for him to be able to possess another body. How is he's able to do that? They don't say. And apparently this guy may or may not have been an apostle. We're not 100% sure, but he's apparently been both an angel and a demon in his life. So I don't know how the hell that works. So he follows the devil. And then there's a fight between Johnny Blaze, Ghost Rider, and the devil, where it looks like the devil's winning, but the Agent 11, Agent 11 blocks his final strike, which just reminded me of Flash Gordon, if you ever watched the movie. Yeah, so like, this gives Johnny an opportunity to kill the devil, which I thought they made it so the devil wasn't real. It was actually Mephisto. I don't know. Yeah, so like, it turns out the reason why the Agent 11 wanted to meet Ghost Rider, because he wanted him to use his penance stare on him, so he could find out if what he was. Like, was he an angel? Was he a demon? And it turns out he was a little bit of both. And it ends with him telling, hey, the heaven's the worst of the two, apparently. So, I don't know. So, what do I think about this comic book? The art was okay. It wasn't bad. Yeah, the writing, the dialogue was a bit try hard. Very much trying to go for like the Garth Ennis style of like, snappy not snappy dialogue, but like more lived in dialogue, right? But the action scenes that were in there were good for the most part. I would have preferred if Ghost Rider was the main main focus of the comic, but it wasn't bad. It was a solid 6.5 out of 10. I like that it actually it actually told a standalone story, which you would expect from a one shot, but you never know these days. So yeah, 6.5 out of 10. Little disappointed it wasn't an Alan Moore story, but you know what? Next year for Halloween month, I'll track down and get the Swamp Thing Alan Moore books. So that's it for this review, guys. Starting Wednesday, it's going to be Fantasy Month, and our first review for Fantasy Month is going to be Conan, The Daughters of Medora, and Other Stories by Dark Horse Comics. So look forward to that video, guys. Peace. Ah, shit.